Good morning everybody, welcome back. Let's do first the back of this page, and I was thinking of doing a little waterfall, but I think, well, if you are doing a little waterfall then perhaps it's too small, so I want to give you a few options what else you can do on the back page. Well, I do like pockets, so what I'm going to do first is make a nice pocket with a nice string closure. So first I'm going to cut, and I'm going to cut this shorter after it's done, but first I'm going to cut this side, and then first I'm going to score 3 times at a 1/2 inch. I think that's enough, so let's see if that is. It's a long time that I did this. A little expandable pocket. So I believe it was 3 times, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Okay, so now the next thing, measure this up where you want it, and then make a mark where you want the end of that. Alright, so grab your scoreboard back, search a fold line, and then score 1, and then you go to this side, to the right of course, 2, 3. So I can cut this down. Here we go. Alright, so just fold this back. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now you have a nice expandable pocket. So you can put stuff in, because one layer is really tight, so I don't want that. Alright, so I like this, but I don't like that this is too close. So I'm going to cut just a single edge of this because it's too deep. Now you thought of that. Why did she not do that earlier? Well, I'm always playing a little for safe. So we have a little opening right here. But still, I like something in here. Now I do have my round punches upstairs, but I'm going to see how I can make that. Oh, my stomach is telling me things that I don't want to know. Alright, so before I'm going to cut this, I'm going to make the lid of that pocket, and well, I do not want to waste any paper, so let's grab a smaller one. Yeah, perfect. So this one I can save for later. Always check out your scraps. Now, what we're going to do is just layer this up, make it the same size. And then grab your scoreboard and make one fold line. Here we go. Make a hinge. Now let's see, this is going here. I think we do need it, this lid also a little more wide, so I'm going to make another fold line. Let's say, yeah, let's make it a 1/8. So we have enough space to put something in there. That's what I like. Alright. I think this is good. Yep, and the whiteness is also perfect. So yeah, not going too deep with my incision, but I like it. So yeah, you can round the corners if you like, and I would like that. Like this, and then it's set down. Yep. Okay, so the base is ready. I am not going to glue this down just yet, because first I'm going to decorate this, and then I'm going to cut this down exactly. Yeah, first I'm rambling too much. Yeah, I know. So first let me see what I'm going to put on this piece. What's the last piece of the last page? Was this one, and I always like a little the same, so I will put this right here. Oh, I think this piece will do. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm going to make a nice edge all the way around. I always like that, you know I do. So I'm going to cut two, come here you little guy, two of these pieces, and I'm just going to do my first layer. First time using, I always like to shake my arc glitter glue, and there you go. So, alright, put this on the bottom, and then of course right here. And so we are decorating. I hope you are all doing fine today. I know here in Holland, I told you there is a heating, how do you call that? Yeah, the entire week it's so hot outside that I'm glad I can film for you this week. I'm just locked up myself in my house and enjoying myself with some crafting. So that's cool. Oh, wait just a minute. You see, I did not cut it properly. So I need it just a little. Yep, this is better. Okay. Now I don't go all the way here, should I? No, because I want that little, and the flap is going to be, yep. Okay, now I'm going to use this as background. So this fits nicely in here. Now I can cut this down. Okay, let's open up my Distress ink. I always like to put a lid below, so it's easy, so you don't have to, so it won't get in the way. I really like how this works perfectly. Alright, so let's smooch the edges. And can I already, no, I am not going to glue it down just yet, because I want to make the closure on. And before I am going to do that, I want something off here. So I'm just putting this on the place. I'm just grabbing something to make just a little not too far. Just use something that you have, or a glass or something. Okay, this will do. Yeah, to keep it all in its place, perhaps it will be better that I use a clip to keep it down. Alright, so I'm going to cut this down as neat as I can. There we go. And then I'm going to smooch this edge. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so now I can use, let's put that clip on. Now I'm going to make, well, let me first decorate the lid, then I can do 2 in 1. Definitely going to match that lid also with a nice strip. Of course, we want to match things. That is the meaning. Anyway. Alright, so start at the top. Put this on. Now this piece you can, if you like, you can add something on it if you like. Does not need, but perhaps it will be a little nicer. What shall we do? Okay, I do like that, so I'm just going to cut a very small piece. Let's say, yep, this does it. Just to give it a little more interest. Now this is really why I like this arc glitter glue with that metal tip. Awesome. See, that does it. Yep, that's exactly how I like to bring it back. Alright, so what can we use for, let's see first my leftover pieces. Do not have anything nice. Okay, let's see, what do we have? I always like these. I was thinking we can do the back. We can use this too. It comes back. It comes back to this. Ooh, yeah, that I like. Which one is that on the papers? Let me see. Oh, that's this one, but this one I do not want to cut. Alright, so I'm going to use the back. Alright, let's do that. Ooh, what am I doing? Okay, we're just going to do it. Yes, we are. So let's get focused and cut this down at the right spot, and then from there on we can measure the next step. Okay, this is good. let's just use it all. So I think I am done. Let's make it around corner. Smooth the edges. Let's see if it fits. Let's see. Perfect. Of course it's perfect. Alright, so I'm just gluing the top of this closure lid. And I'm not going to do the back before I am first now going to see the round button. Okay, this looks amazing. Now let's see. I want to do a round closure with that string. Which paper? Oh, always. Yeah. What shall we do? What do we have? This is not good. It will look good on the bottom, but not on this. So we can use this as a closure. I always like to watch, who isn't? Okay, so that is one. Cool. Oh, let's do this way. That's one. This will fit nicely on here. And then what do you think? Which one shall we use for the bottom? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, why not use this one for the bottom? No, I don't like that. Let's use a blue one. Yes, that's a good one. Oh, this one's also nice. No, we're gonna use the blue one. Let's go finishing. Oh, this is a little. Oh, I think 2 is enough. I think it is. 2 it's enough. Oh. Okay, let's glue these on each other. Let's smooth the edges. Here we go. This one too. Yep. Okay. That is good. So what shall we do? Now, first I'm going to add this little fella. Oops. I'm just going to make a little hole in these. Trying to do that in the middle. Yep. And okay, let's grab some bread. Oh, there are 2. Now, what's the middle? I think this is quite the middle. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, I know myself. I will move. So, let's add this. I know someone's talked to me about putting something in between these things so it will lift a little more up. She said then it's easier to wrap your yeah, your thread easier around. So shall we? But I do not have any any chipboard here, so I'm just going to layer a few. I'm just going to try it out because she was telling me that, and I know if she is looking right now, she is know what I'm talking about. But she was using plastic pieces, round pieces, and I thought, well, why buy something if you can make something like that with just leftover papers. So I'm just layering a few, and just test. I'm just testing this out. So the meaning is that you get a little more space in between. Now I do not know if I can cut. I can. Yes, I can. Alright, so let's try it out. Fingers crossed. I'm just going to put this underneath and then in here. I don't want this to make too fat, but it will. Yeah, it does. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going to try it out. Perhaps it's the best tip for this week. Just trying it out. So now what you have, do you see that on camera? You have a little more space, and when you wrap this around, it will get easier. So yeah, I think it's a good tip. What do you think? Not bad, I will keep it. Yeah, so I need a little space for the next one too, so I'm not going to, I'm trying to make these as small as possible. Just, I think you don't need that much space. Alright, well of course it was easier when I had a little chipboard, but I did not have any down here, and I don't want to go up. It's too hot up. Hate it. Down here, that's nice. Okay, 4 layers, that'll do. Yep. Yeah, tricky. Watch your fingers. Cool. Alright, this is enough. Now let's see. Now, first, what we are going to do. Let's clean it up a bit. All the things we do not need. Let's move it away. Hate that when everything is in the way. Yep. First thing, I am going to add first the pocket on. So, put some glue on these expandable hinges. Don't forget the bottom, of course. And yeah, let's glue it in. When it's on that place, make sure your glue is going everywhere. Especially here. Okay, so yeah, a nice expandable pocket. Now I'm going to add my lid, and I could have done the background already, but we can do that in a later stage. suppose this should fit nicely in here, and it does. It does. Okay. Squeeze it down. Okay, now don't glue it down just yet. Close it, and now you can set this down where you want it. Here I want it. Alright, let's punch a hole, and now the board is gone. I think I removed it already. Cleaned up too much. Okay, now grab the board. Wait just a second, this was up. I already smooches the edges. Just pick up this little piece of cardstock and pushing it back in. Here we go. Cool. And now we can glue it down. See? This looks good. Oh, this is nice turning. Cool. Oh yeah, and then last thing, just grab a string, and on which side do I like that? Well, let's put it on this one. I hope I did not go too close to each other, but I think we manage. Alright, let's tie this up. Hope this thread is not too thick, but alright. I do think that this thread is too thick, but yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. It's getting loose already. I'm going to grab another one. This is too shiny, and the button will not close nicely. So I will grab another piece. I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay. I just grabbed this one, and it's just a simple cotton thread by Real Cheap. Always working perfectly. So yeah, again, wrapping this around. This is way thinner, it's way better. And the knob will hold much better because it's cotton. Here we go. That's that. See how it works. It works perfectly, especially also with the cardstock. Yeah, it do good. Yeah, that works fine. Now I noticed that you do not want to pull as tight. So you also can use this. Yeah, I like it. I think that's a great tip. Yeah, like it. I always get my nails under it to lift it up. Great tip. But you don't have to buy these plastic pieces, you also can use just your scraps with putting a few papers on. Yes, okay, so I am going to decorate this a little further. Going to do the back, and then in here I do like some back papers too, and then perhaps this piece. Oh my gosh, I like this. What do you think? I'm going to cut it just a little smaller, and then it will fit, I think, perfectly. Yes, cool. Back in 1 second. Okay, and then it's done, and it's time to put the pages in. But first I want to show you real quick how the inside looks and how easy it is to put something in here and grab it out. And yeah, so you can put your photos in here or your tags, write something in, you can keep your letters in here, and then this closes up with this one. So cool. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so it's time to put the pages in. So I'm just going to start with page 1. I always like to do first the first how you call that? The first tape off the front. Then I like to add a little glue, and then I'm just going to shove it on, and I don't going to be all the way down. I do want this, that this can be bent to this side, so then I stop, and then I go to this one. Now this one is tricky to peel off that other tape, but it can be done. Yep, here it is. Now before I am going to pull that down, I'm trying to add just a little extra glue, just to be safe. Alright, so that's page 1. Let's see how easy that is. Page 1. Alright, so let's go to page 2. And of course all the rest is going to be exactly the same, but I'm joining you. Let's do this together. Now this is the second page, I believe. Yep, it is. Pushing this in, and I think I'm almost there. I'm going to try to bend this to the right, and if that is possible, then I am deep enough. Okay, then we go to the back and release this tape, trying to lift this a little up, and with this little tip it's easy to axe some of that art glitter glue. So here you go, you have page 2. So let's go to the next one. Peel this off, add some glue. Here we go, page 3. Oh, that almost sounded page 3. Here in Holland you have a great liquor, and it's called page 3. Oh gosh, I am thinking alcohol early in the morning. I don't know. Okay, so I'm trying to lift this up just a bit and adding a bit of glue. Then I'm pushing it down, rubbing it in your paper so it will stay there. Put everything back in place, and that's that. Yep. And for the last one, push pushing it down till you're almost there, but not completely. That is how I like it. Otherwise it really gets too stiff. So your pages are pointing to your ceiling instead of laying flat as a book will normally supposed to. Okay. So cool. Alright, moment of truth. Is this cool or what? And it's not too thick, because if I squeeze I still have place. And that is good because we need space to put your things in. So what do you think? I like it. I always like these little albums. Fantastic. I really like these flip outs, so you can put your photo in here but you still can write something on there. I love that. This is just an extra page we did. Lots of flips and pockets. I love these little things. Cool. Yeah. Yep. I noticed that this is not. I do have to stay focused that I will not pull this too tight. But I think when this is getting full with stuff, and I know it will be, then this works perfectly. But we need that expandable, otherwise your pocket, your closure is way too tight. So yeah, I love it. It's so cool. Love the colors. Look at this color combination. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely stunning. I can flip to these pages so many times. I absolutely love it. So yeah, let's go to the next album and let's see if I do exactly the same thing or I will do something else. Tricky. But first let's grab a cup of tea and a little snack because it's snack time. Okay, I am going to test something out. And I'm going to use this and let's see how it turns out. I do want to try out just a little waterfall. I can't resist. Yes, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use this, and I want to try that this image will look as it is right now. But first I am going to apply some black. I always like that. I don't know why, because if I mess up then I am not wasting any paper. So I'm just going to cut the same size, and let's say wait just a second. If we do a, no, I think we go to the side. So yeah, then I am going to make this size. This one. Okay, let's cut it down and let's try it out. First I like to make a hinge. That's one. Fold it. And then of course we are going to measure the right size and make another hinge. Oh, now I have two marks. Ooh, stay focused. Yeah, the second one. Before I do the wrong one. Okay, let's cut it down. Cool. Okay, that's that. So this is my try out, and if it works, of course, we're going to use it, but I'm not going to glue it down. So the meaning is that I will make a waterfall on here, and I think I want to make it well, I always can cut it down, but if we are using this also as a pocket, then it will be nice that I will not put this all the way. So I am going to cut, I think 1/8 a bit, yeah. Cut it just a little smaller. So if it works out, and if I put this in here, then I really like that if I put something in here, you can show, so it's easy to get in and out. I don't want this all the way down. So this is for me the perfect size to try it out. Okay. Now, this is the base, what I like to use. So what I'm going to do, and I do not know, no, let's first grab some leftovers and see which one is fittable. Always trying to reach for your leftovers first. I just love that. And of course it's necessary too. Well, the rest is too small, so I only have these two. Well, I can use these two. Wait just a second. For a little waterfall. Yeah, but anyway, let's start first with these. And let's see which size do I like. First I'm going to see how wide I like this. Okay, so we do want a little edge. Oh, that's actually a 4/1/4. I think it's better than we did make just a 4. Okay, so I can cut this down just a little slightly because we still have that black edge. So I am going to, first I'm going to cut this at 4. And I'm going to score. Just going to see what I have left for a waterfall. Okay, so now this is a 4. Yeah, I think a 3. So you can make a nice 4x3 little picture in it. What do you think? Yeah, I like that size. That's cool. Now I do not know how many then we can add on here, but we can try. But I think a 4x3 should be, yeah, 4x3. Yep, going to make a couple of these, and then I will, yeah, and of course I can cut this down. Yeah, I'm just going to cut that black edge off. And then I think it will fit perfectly. That's the spot. So yep, yes, now we have that nice black edge, what I like. Okay, now, so what is the measuring of this piece? Well, of course, this is 4, so I'm just going to cut these at 4. And then, yeah, it's 3.5. Alright, cut this at 3.5. And then if you score, and now this is only 1, and then if you score, then you will have exactly the same size, and then we can make a few more till we reach the bottom. Yeah, so this is 1, and then comes 2, and this goes all the way down. So yeah, let's cut these. And yep, we can cut this at 4 and by 3.5. That's 1. I don't think, oh yeah, this fits 2, that's 2. So yeah, I'll be back in 1 second to see how much I need. Okay, I have made 6 and 6 I almost reached to the bottom, so that's good. So before, yeah, I don't want to make the corners round. I'm just going to keep these straight because we are going to use that card. So we don't want to ruin the images. So I'm starting with the first one way at the top, and then fold it over and grab the next one, and the next one will go, of course, right against that other one. And check your paper if you are still getting straight, and you can flip this down and see if this is straight too, and when it is, you flip it over back, and then that's that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, place it against the other one, flip one back and see if you are straight in one line, and that is. Okay, up to the next, go on and on. Good. Here we go, 2 to go. Check if it's straight in one line. It still is. Alright. Last one. One back. Let's see if it's straight. Okay, that's that. So now we have our little waterfall. Nicely with a nice edge, just how I like it. So okay, so we have 6 pages now for those. Now I do like that we see this image. So let's see, where do we start? Now you see that this image will not go all the way. It won't fit. So we need to cut it down so it will fit. Well, first of all, I think I am going to cut just on each side, but first this piece. So I'm going to cut this piece off. So this is where I start. And then this piece will go right here. Now you can measure, of course, each piece will be like a ½ inch and each way up. So I'm going to cut this piece at, of course, a ½ inch, the first one. So let's say, where is my ½ inch? I think that's here. I'm just going to check. Yep, that is. So this line is a ½ inch. Okay, now just going to see if it fits. I am just going to glue this down. Never done this before, so fingers crossed. I am going to apply this to the bottom. Nicely in that. Okay, so now we can go to the next piece and cut it down. Smooth the edges. Don't skip that. And glue it down. Oh, now it's a little puzzle. Let's see. Yes. Oh, of course, this piece goes right here. Ooh, that is nice. That is very, very nice. Alright, next piece. Smooch it. Here we go. Purple on this side. Make sure you are straight. Oh, I'm not going too far. Yep. Okay, so make sure that your black line is not too far. Okay, next one. This is fun. This is actually really fun. Why I do not do this more? I don't know. I actually like that. Purple on that. So I'm actually not going to look at my page. I'm actually more looking like that black edge. Next one. Ooh, lucky day. I'm thinking already about the closure. What kind of a closure do we want? It's not always needed for a closure, especially on these little tiny books. It gets already very tight. Oh, I'm already on the last page. Ooh. Okay, so now I have to measure this up and then cut the last piece like this. And then here we go. What do you think? I love it. Oops. It's so cool. Okay, last piece already. Keep an eye on that black edge. Ta-da! Alright, this is awesome. Love it. So we have a waterfall. Oh yes, we have. With a nice image on the front. Isn't that amazing? I just decided that I do not make a closure because I think when it's on that album it will good. So next thing what I like is put some in the middle of these. I always like that. And then make some base design and perhaps a little edge all the way around, and then I'll come back to you. This is cool. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do is glue this on the page because it was a success. Yeah, the tryout worked pretty well. So I decided to glue it in. I'm just going to add this as far as I can. So I do have a little space on here on the ends. So my pocket, so you still have a pocket on the back. Make sure your glue is nicely attaching your background. And then, oh, let me first check. Yep, it fits. Of course it fits. Then just place some design paper in here, and I'm going to use my little tool to put it on its place. That's that. And I especially use this piece because that's the same one as here. Alright, so now we have a nice pocket that will be not as tight when we are going to use it. I always like to do this. It should be better when it's dry, but hey, I'm not that much of a high patience. So you can add anything in here what you like if you cut this down, but anyway, you know what I mean. I think I'm going to cut this down, but you know what I mean. Everything you want to put in here, it will fit, because you have the complete length of the background. Alright, so let me attach these pages. You know how that bless you. So you know how that works. I did not do anything on here because I think when you put a nice photo on the back of here, then you still can write something in with a white gel pen, what the photo is about, or you still can add a picture here. But I thought I will keep it clean, so it will not be fat with papers that you are already going to cover it up. So I'm going to add these pages and then I'll come back to you, and then I think it's ready for the journal album to finish it up.